First of all, thank you for inviting us for this discussion. Uh, when I look at HPE GreenLake, it's a strong solution, and it enables the customers in the digital transformation journey. Uh, when I look back into HPE GreenLake, it's a pretty good hybrid cloud platform. It allows you let me try and lay down uh, the potential advantages of what the GreenLake solution brings to the market and how does it solve customer problems there. If I were to call out first, I think it's a strong solution to talk about hybrid cloud engagement, which is in terms of integrating workloads on-prem and on the cloud. It helps the customers in terms of a lot of agility and giving a lot of flexibility as well. Secondly, I think if I look back, very strong reason why the customer are choosing this platform also would be scalability. Scalability and flexibility. When I say scalability, it's all about you can scale it up and down basis how your IT infrastructure or the demand is there in IT environment. From a flexibility standpoint, also it's like it's pretty flexible to be able to integrate on multiple workloads, being able to integrate across multiple applications, being able to integrate seamlessly across both public and private cloud. Yeah. Probably another third critical reason would be in terms of the cost management and pay as you go. Now, from a cost management, I think one of the, if I look at back into traditional or the legacy environment, customers tend to buy a lot and over provision. Now, when you look back into HPE GreenLake, what it brings to the table is that don't invest upfront. It's like you buy it, you consume it, and you pay as you go. That means you pay only as much you have to consume. In the process, being able to optimize all your spends as well, being able to optimize all your budgeting as well. Yeah. Okay. Third, very strong. Fourth, the way I look at it, from a security and compliance standpoint, somebody like in UAE, if you look at security and compliance is very paramount. While you're wanting to take advantage of what's happening onto the cloud, but you also scared about the security and compliance in terms of how do you manage. So if I look back into the GreenLake solution, it offers that protection because your data is not going out. You're managing the data on ground itself. You have the data available within your premises itself. Yeah. So a very strong feature there, which goes in favor of its adoption into the market. Also, I think if I look back at GreenLake, it also gives you a lot of workloads, various types of workloads. Yeah. When I talk about workloads, it's like in terms of you have a workload which is a PC workload or a compute workload, a storage workload. A lot of flexibility it gives you. So it becomes very comfortable if you have to adopt in terms of application, what kind of application you want to host onto a cloud environment. It gives you the complete flexibility because various workload can be adopted. Yeah. Let me think. What more? I think integrations as well. I think one of the very critical factor which goes into GreenLake, it allows you a lot of seamless integrations as well. Yeah, correct. And also a lot of operational flexibility. When I say operational flexibility, it's like the platform gives you a very simple view which helps you to provision, monitor it, manage it as well. So it makes the entire management of the platform very simple to move forward. Yeah. Okay. So at a high level, probably if I look back and say a lot of potential great features which allow adoption to be is good, quicker in the market. Yeah. I think this being a cloud platform, one of the appreciations for the customers would be, am I locking myself in to a single vendor? See, because you want to have the flexibility available with you to say that as I expand my entire IT, do I have the flexibility here? So one of the potential challenges which a customer may foresee is that am I locking myself into a single vendor, correct? So that's one. Secondly, I think from a legacy environment where you have a lot of on-prem environment, now where in an on-prem environment where you have a lot of legacy systems and applications, trying to put a GreenLake into into an environment like that has got its own complications around adoption in terms of how do you integrate it well, how do you migrate the workloads onto a GreenLake platform. So it's not difficult, but surely challenging you don't have the right set of people available to be able to help you do the adoption. I think that's the second most, or probably second most challenge which I foresee when you talk to clients to say you adopt GreenLake. The third, probably, if I look back, as another critical reasons or challenge would be again data security. Because the platform allows you to do a hybrid cloud management. That means integrating a public cloud and a private cloud together. Now, because of which there are surely concerns around how the data will be managed. Is the data secure or not? Are you able to offer a right level of security and compliance? Okay, it's not doable, but that's a challenge, correct? You have to put the right security controls to be able to manage it better. That's probably, I would say, these are three large challenges which come in, but for all of these, you do have an answer as to how to get around it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. As a sales leader for United Arab Emirates, absolutely, it's partner first, and we absolutely endorse that message on the ground with our sales teams. I think what's important is finding key partners that endorse the same values as us. Services-led, outcome-driven with our customers. It's no longer about shifting the tin. It's no longer about selling the hardware. It's about the outcome. And what I love about Intertec is they show that in spades, in buckets, buckets of it. Buckets of value in that service-led approach, outcome-driven. I think what's really important as well is that the history, the heritage that we have with the partnership with Intertec. As one of our top platinum partners in the country, they've been there through the tough times, the good times, and even the better times. And I think when we look at the way the business has evolved in the years that I've been in United Arab Emirates, absolutely, more and more customers are getting GreenLake. More and more customers are seeing the messaging of it really is the cloud that comes to you, and the ability to have the choice. And I think through people like Intertec as a key platinum partner of ours, that messaging is being driven really well into our key enterprise, mid-market, SMB customer base. And I thank them for the continued efforts and the continued good times that we're having. I think what makes a difference is history. Many people would say we've been on this journey to where we are today with our GreenLake offering since 2011. Today our whole portfolio, networking, storage, compute, high performance compute is available as a service. We don't present this as a financial model. We present this as an experience in the cloud that comes to you. And complementary to us is our competition have now moved that way. But how we articulate it is about the experience. Services-led, outcome-driven. And I think around innovation, that innovation continues to come along. The innovation we're doing, even with what people would say are some of our competitors, Microsoft Azure, actually we endorse, we work hand in hand with them. We've done many successes here in the UAE and globally, working hand in hand with Azure, Microsoft. AWS is the same, where we work hand in hand because the world is hybrid. And I think through the GreenLake platform, you have that choice. You have that ability to bring in, choices of technologies under the GreenLake platform. And I touched on the innovation. When we look at some of the innovations that were announced at Discover, private cloud for enterprise, it's the evolution of PCE. And I think more and more you're going to see continued pushing of the envelope on that innovation piece.
So I'll answer this question more as Intertec, because I'll answer it as what we are seeing tractions in the market and where we have seen our engagements in this. Now, looking at the capability of the product, correct, and the versatility of the offering on the GreenLake, it can ideally fit on everywhere. Okay, it can fit into every industry, right? But if you look at the drivers, what are driving this adoption, as I said in my earlier question, is like some of the key ones. It's like you're looking at cost optimization, pay per use, or pay as you go. Looking at hybrid cloud engagement, ease of operations, correct? So a couple of them. Now each of these themes becomes applicable in its own form for every vertical. Okay, so every industry and every vertical. So example, when you look at a BFSI segment, correct? For a BFSI segment, what they're looking at more of data security. So they want to use this platform for a lot of data security and technology transformation. So when they transform, they're wanting to move all their data into a single platform, because this platform offers complete data security here. So along with that, they're wanting to move their all customer-facing application onto this platform, and also ensure complete security and compliance here. Now, if you were to look back into healthcare and life sciences there, correct? Now, they're wanting to use this platform for a lot of data of the patient which is there in terms of storing and analyzing it. So it's being used out there. You're wanting to use it for customer-facing, let's say, telemedicine. So we see use of GreenLake out there as well. Yeah? So, and also in terms of some of high-end computing, which is like on the it's like more of an R&D kind of an environment. You want to do some kind of analysis and do some research around it. So a lot of research work is also happening on both on the healthcare and life sciences. Yeah. Okay. Look into education. Education is wanting to have a scalable environment to be able to post online education or online learnings. It fits in pretty well out there because it's pretty scalable environment, and also gives you a lot of data security, and also gives you a lot of portability to be able to reach to all possible environment, or it gives you a lot of mobility as well. Yeah. Similarly, if you were to look back into retail, yeah, again a very good use case, or a very seemingly fitting example where the entire e-commerce platform can sit on top of it. Correct? I think we see a lot of traction there to adopt GreenLake to be able to manage those kind of workload. And also in retail, this fits in pretty well because of in retail they want to scale up and down because of the demand, which is a seasonal demand. This platform offers that flexibility that you can scale up and down. Yeah. So a very beautiful example where it fits in pretty well in retail. Same thing on if you look back into energy and utility, that's another vertical we focus on, and some of the large players in energy utility we work with. Now out there, it is working for the smart grids. They're looking at how to manage the resources on both renewable and non-renewable resources on the energy side. They also use it for a lot of data analysis as well. Yeah. So in all, the way I look at it, it is good for all verticals, but I give you examples of verticals where we are present as Intertech, and I see it fitting into all the verticals, and it is fitting into wherever you want a scalable environment, you want a cost-effective environment, an environment which is very easily manageable to give a lot of IT flexibility and ease of operation, and also giving you a lot of data security and compliance to the UAE laws and things like that. Yeah.
Now, I think one of the big things that I'm really pleased to see as an innovation, as part of the evolution of GreenLake, as announced at Discover in the summer, and very timely with COP28 being hosted in the United Arab Emirates, is around sustainability. So, you know, HPE's always been a leader in the IT sector around sustainability, and you know, our track record goes before us. And I think with the evolution of GreenLake, we're now bringing a sustainability dashboard. So this is the ability for organizations to really understand, you know, how different parts of the organization are consuming IT and how they're delivering against their own organizational sustainability KPIs. And I think that's a real kind of key message. You know, furthermore, it's around the continual messages of, you know, how GreenLake can deliver what you need today, but without the need for over provisioning, without the need for, you know, having infrastructure just sitting there not being used. And I think that sustainability message, I think, is going to be a message of more innovation coming from GreenLake, you know, starting with the sustainability dashboard.
I'll go back to what Tim said earlier. It's all about in the partnership and the value we bring on the table. We are a platinum partner for HPE, and I think we're working for close to 30 odd years now. So it's like we bring a lot of expertise on the HPE products and services. We've kept pace with the way HPE has been transforming. We've been looking at transforming organizations along with them. So to ensure that what is available from HPE, we have the right level of people available, certified resources available, and the right level of support available from HPE to be able to service our customers. Now, in addition to that, I think as Intertech, we bring a lot of value to this engagement. The way we look at any such cloud engagement is all about being able to help the customers do a hybrid cloud adoption. And I think that's a lot of skills which are available in Intertech. We bring in expertise on the cloud, which is in terms of looking at how do you do an app modernization, looking at how do you do the adoptions for containers and Kubernetes. So bring a lot of strength on the cloud side. In addition, I think we do a lot of focus on operation aspect as well. Example, when I was talking about earlier, the GreenLake talks about ease of operations. Now, ease of operation is available from a technology standpoint, but at the same time, to be able to do that, you do need somebody as a partner to be able to help you easy adoption. And that's where the technical skills of a partner comes into play, and also thereafter to be able to manage it. So the managed service comes into play. So we are, as Intertech, as I said earlier, 30 years engaged in HPE environment, but from a managed services engagement standpoint, we are working in the managed services space close to 15 odd years. So it gives a lot of comfort to the client that you have a holistic package available end to end. That means you bring in a technology, you help the customer to be able to understand if the technology suits you or not, help him adopt it, monitor it, manage it end to end. And it doesn't stop there. We do a lot of value addition even beyond that as well, in terms of looking at how do you get into application transformation, application adoption, and also trying to address what Tim said earlier, sustainability. I think one of the hot topics today as to whatever we adopt, is the environment sustainable? So we bring a lot of value around the sustainability as well. One, what is available on the platform, and also to look at beyond the platform, how can I help you address the sustainability, bring a lot of visibility, and help you analyze where are you going in sustainability and help achieve the goals of sustainability. So holistically, we complement what HPE has got to offer to give a single package to the client in terms of end-to-end needs of the customer. We try and bring it on the table there.